I truly have a love-hate relationship with stuff going all the way to Paonia. The thing is, after Crested Butte and Kebler Pass being open, it was wonderful. Oh, it was so wonderful. Hey guys, this is Jace and welcome to episode 151 of My Road Show. I got a lot of stuff to get into. Let's get right to it. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. Which news do you guys want first? The bad news? That's exactly what I would have said. So, the bad news is sales sold 3 boards to Paonia again. And I could not get the salesman talked into letting me drop that off in Grand Junction on Friday. The good news is, I'm super light. I wasn't waiting on anything, and having to go to Paonia means I get to go over Kebler Pass for the first time in Belle. So you'll get to see some of that today. Awesome! It's like 1 piece of bad news and 5 pieces of good news. Bro, I'll take that all day, every day. Good morning, everybody. Even though I've got to drive all the way to Paonia for 3 boards, it being the summertime, Kebler Pass is open, so I could just go straight from Crested Butte right into the Somerset and the Paonia area. So instead of having to go back out of Crested Butte to Gunnison and go all the way around, Kebler Pass, whoop, it saves me about an hour from doing that whole big roundabout too. So that's a piece of good news. I've only got 4 little thin units and 5 hand wraps, so I'm super light. I haven't been over Kebler Pass since last year, and it was early in the year too. Sorry, that was bothering me. Anyway, let me start over. They usually close it around Labor Day when they get the first big snow up there. And it usually stays closed until right around May or so, maybe the 1st of June. It being July, it's going to be open. I'm looking forward to this because it's freaking beautiful up there. The other good news, of course, is if you watched episode 150, you'll notice that there wasn't any distortion in the microphones at all. The level was a little hot, but it was totally manageable. And yes, the noise canceling is not stellar, but what it does do is allow some of the background noise to bleed through, somehow accentuates my voice while leaving the background noise in. I was on the fence about it, but after I edited 150, I was happy with it. So we're gonna stay with this mic set. That's a good damn thing too, because they were not freaking cheap. My wife is mad, but hey man, how are you gonna be a YouTuber if you don't spend a little bit of money? And besides, I'm having an absolute blast doing YouTube. And that's despite all the negative comments that you guys throw at me. Throw them at me. I'll throw the crap right back at you. We definitely want to make it to Paonia today. And that's because the 3 or 4 times that I've had to stay in Paonia overnight, it is a major pain in order to get a place to stay. So what you do is the only hotel in town, you have to call them and they don't answer the phone, so you have to leave a message. They will do reservations in the order that the messages are received. If you know you're going to be in Paonia, you have to call early because all of those messages stack up. And then you're supposed to call after 2 p.m. to see if you got your reservation. If you did, he will tell you a room number, and then that's it. When you show up at the hotel at the end of the day, you look through the mailbox for your room key, and that's how he does it. It's the craziest thing ever. That's just how he runs it. And he started doing that after COVID, and he hasn't stopped since. Apparently, he likes how that works. Another thing is, if I have to stay in Paonia, there's only 2 restaurants that are open past 4 o'clock, and they're both mid at best. So what I have to do is walk over to the grocery store and pick up food like I'm just buying dinner after work, take it back to the motel room, and cook it on the kitchenette, which is kind of cool, I guess, you know, because I ordinarily buy like a piece of meat, some macaroni and cheese or vegetables or whatever, and at least it's in walking distance. But now I have the advantage of having my scooter, so I don't have to walk anywhere. Yeah, man, this is going to be a great day today. I don't feel any of the weight at all. We get to go over Kebler Pass. Tomorrow, we don't have any Telluride, so it's Red Mountain Pass. This is going to be a great route, man. Well, would you look at that? We found us some ass hattery. I think I know what it is, though. I saw a few signs a couple of miles back that said something about weed spraying. There's probably a truck going 10 miles an hour, just spraying the margin. I was going to point and say, yeah, look, it's weed spraying. But with past experience, you guys can't see that crap. Yep, it's weed spraying. You know, when I first saw those signs a long time ago, it being Colorado, in my mind, I saw like a big green tank with a big weed leaf on it and spraying the hippies right in the face with the... I don't know. I thought it was funny. Man, we got an awful lot of hopscotch going on out here. Either that or he's just got to hurry up and get to the campsite right now. So that looks like Texas from here. In supposedly a fast car. Oh, he's about 300 years old, so there's that. Well, look at this predicament we're in. This guy decided he wanted to turn left in front of where I needed to turn left, and I got in early and he didn't, and here we are. And he's got about a mile worth of traffic to wait before he turns left. And I can't go anywhere until he goes somewhere. Nicely done. Nicely done. I gotta say, this is probably about the worst I've ever seen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 RVs across, and you can't even get into the semi-parking because of the RVs. Wow. This is bad. That's bad. And as quickly as they appeared, they vanish. Only to form a line of vehicles that I'm going to have to kind of go. It is an effing zoo up here today, man. Holy crap-oly. Wow. Look at this, man. Since when is this parking? Since now, I guess, because who are you going to argue with? You go in there and tell 46 people in the store that they're parked all stupid? I didn't catch either one of these on film, but these people are in such a hurry to recreate. I had a dude pass me on the shoulder. I had a dude pass me on a double yellow, and here goes Campy McCamperton. I'm going 10 over the speed limit. I can't be out of these people's way fast enough. Jesus, calm down. You're on vacation. Christ, you freaking guys are in such a hurry. Y'all should have left yesterday. Well, you found yourself longing. I gotta say, I just don't care. I have lived in the sunshine, where the cold of your memory never chills me to the bone. If you think that it's Alright, so we're headed to Kebler Pass. Now the only thing that concerns me at this point is the fact that I heard rumors last year that they were going to weight limit Kebler Pass specifically because of trucks like myself going over it and ruining everybody's experience. 15 ton. Seeing as how I am nowhere near 30,000 pounds, I think we're good. They did weight restrict it, but I fall below it. Yippee! It's gonna be a good day, man. We're gonna get some awesome footage and have fun doing it. Those snowmobiles were there last year. How are they still there? That's crazy. I'm not used to seeing abandoned equipment sit there for that long. I think the last 3 or 4 times I've been up over this pass, those things were there. So as you can see, it's not super wide. There's obviously no markings because it's dirt, but there's going to be some places up here where it's kind of one lane only, and you got to be careful because 99% of the time, you know, they're kind of hogging the center, come screaming around the corner, and they see 9-foot wide ass me, and it can get pretty hairy. I've been flipped off more than a few times for just existing. All right, we're gonna have to watch ourselves because there's cycling going on apparently. So that's the last we'll see of the tarmac until we get to the bottom. It's dirt here on out. It's like they paved the very top, then they paved the very western bottom. And that's it. All right, this is one of those places where it thins out real hard. So you got to be particularly careful. God, Belle is doing an excellent job so far. Ariella's suspension is just too stiff, you know, because she's only got the leaf springs in back, so it's like. And Sam, with her smooshy little airbags, I mean, it rides really good, but it's like she does this crap around the turns, you know. Belle, of course, is the best of both worlds, man. Ah, she is killing it. Killing it. Oh, look, somebody has preemptively got the hell out of my way. This is thin right here, too. And me being on the cliff side, I've got to be super careful because not only do I have to pay super attention to where the right side of my truck is, but I also have to pay attention to what's oncoming. It's almost like I have to look in 2 places at once, and I just have to trust my motor memory to make sure I don't plop off the cliff. Because if I do that, I'm gonna have a bad time. Now that we've broke out of the woods, it's not so thin. So it looks like they did magnesium chloride this dirt, so this is going to be slick if I'm not careful. I have been known to drift around these corners. It does happen from time to time. So this area is called Erickson Springs, and it's a super popular camping site. I want to come down here one of these days because they ain't nothing out here. Nothing. They ain't no cell phone. They ain't no electricity. They ain't no nothing. They have to pipe the sunlight into this valley. Man, what the hell? They still ain't fixed that? Oh, not only had they not fixed that one, there is a new one. Belle absolutely crushed Kebler Pass, the likes of which I've never seen in my entire trucking career. She is by far, and it's not even close, the best truck I've ever taken over that pass. It was ridiculously good, guys. I can't even put into words how good she was. Now I like to make a quick check to make sure I didn't knock anything loose, and then I want to check the time to see how long it took us to get here. Where are we at? Let me see. 2:25. Oh, an hour and 2 minutes. That's hauling ass. Man, you know, I'm thinking about it. And we made it from Crested Butte to the junction of Highway 82 in 62 minutes. My all-time record is 55 minutes. And I was absolutely hauling ass when I did that. In this truck, I felt like I could have gone faster. Like, you know, I was kind of taking it easy because I'd never been on that pass with this truck before. I really feel like I could have just torn it up. Maybe next time, but I mean 62 minutes and I was being careful. Imagine if I would have driven with reckless abandon. Tomorrow is going to be easy because I get to leave here and go right over Red Mountain Pass, with my first stop being in Durango. I have one in Bayfield and then one in Pagosa Springs, and then I can go home. Anyway, that's all I've got for you tonight. I will see you in the next one.